Today on Earth, it is November 5th, 2023. The Earth time of this recording is 9 p.m. and there it is a Sunday, I believe. Sunday, I believe. It is a Sunday, I believe. This is day 1,8,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000 on the spaceship. You're coming across a sweet and epic planet. It's bright orange with a cool brown ring on it, and I'm excited to explore this sweet, amazing planet. I'm going through an epic asteroid belt right now, and I got about 189 hours to go on this bad boy puppy. And I am excited to land on this planet to collect cool samples, use a bathroom on something that is an ice cold metal, and maybe wipe my ass with an alien leaf. Now that will be something. That'll be cool. They told me not to do that, but I'm going to do that anyways. I love doing that kind of SHIT. Please excuse my language. I have a couple things I want to talk about today. Today is going to be a little bit shorter. I came up with a new funny word today. I call it chortle. I like using that. I'm not sure if it's anything terrible or offensive, but I made up the word today. I'm very amused with it. It's a name for the noise where you go, you chortle. Anyways, yeah, no, today's is going to be a little bit shorter because I'm real sleepy and tired. I made it a point to slow down on these and to only do them when I feel like I want to. But I haven't felt like it for, about a week or so, so I'm like, okay, well, we'll do one. Unfortunately, I really want to go to bed, like, in my cool epic space cryo chamber, like, right now, but, I guess I'll give it a wait. But I'll go ahead and quickly bring up a few things that I usually like to bring up. Number one being HASLAB is doing another Ghostbusters collaboration, and I could not be any more excited. I could not be any more ecstatic because the Ghostbusters HASLAB Proton Pack, I missed out on the opportunity on. I knew it was a thing. It was announced before I had a steady flow of income and I could not invest in it. However, this time is different. I set aside money for this one, and I am so excited for it. It is called the Ghostbusters Plasma Series HASLAB 2 in the box. It is a dual pack-in of a PKE meter and a ghost trap, both featured in Ghostbusters Afterlife, both scanned from it. And this means a lot to me because as a child, I loved the idea of having the Matty Collector props, and I never got the opportunity, never got the chance, because damn, and to be quite frank here, damn them bitches expensive. That's what I have to say about that. Now the Mattel series, the Matty Collector series, contained a PKE meter, a ghost trap, ecto goggles, and from what I remember, the last thing being a Plasma Series Neutrino Wand. All very cool, epic items. But now with HASLAB, not HASLAB, well, HASLAB and Hasbro at the helm, them producing a Proton Pack, a Spangler Neutrino Wand, this trap and this Ghost Trap and a PKE meter, they have already filled and exceeded the Matty Collector library of screen-accurate replica props. Only thing that they're missing is Ghost Ecto Goggles, which, by the way, if this one's already a success financially, but if they are to do a series after this, I was trying to think of which one they would do after this, and my guess would either be working ecto goggles from the Afterlife movie with a gizmo belt. That seems like something that they would do. A screen accurate gizmo belt, I feel like, is something that they would do. Maybe some more what is it, just screen accurate, like screen garb, like the yellow pipe and stuff like that, and gloves. I feel like they'd probably do something like that. Seems like something that they would try to grab a hold of, and they would probably make some goggles with like a little thing where you could slip like a Polaroid like a case into it, or it would just come with a few preset like mock-up photos or like a little dry erase. They'd do something like that, and if not, it would be a new gadget from the new movie up and coming next year. If there is a new gadget in that movie, if there are any new gadgets, I'm not too sure. I hope there is, because I would love to see some new original stuff from the Ghostbusters prop design team, because the little tweaks and stuff that they added to the packs and junk, those are all cool. I want to see what they make from the ground up, though. That would be neat. Um, bit of a poetic kind of ending to this. Is that as a kid, I've always wanted, the thing I always wanted the most was a Matty Collector PKE meter. And the beauty of this is that the Ghostbusters Plasma Series HASLAB 2 in the box, a PKE meter in that kit is scanned directly from a screen use prop on the movie. And from what I've been told, the screen use prop on the movie is a gutted Matty Collector PKE meter that they fitted out for the movie. So it just all comes back to square one, you know? And I think that's awesome. I think that's epic. I think that's cool and awesome and epic. $300 for a screen accurate, fully working ghost trap and PKE meter, which, by the way, the PKE meter has an actual EMF reader in it, which, if you don't know, that's what all the ghost hacks use on ghost hunting shows. I say ghost hacks, it's a bit of a mean term. I didn't mean to put it like that. I do enjoy those ghost hunting shows. I don't think they're real. If you do think they're real, I meant no offense to you or to any of these people who are running the show who think who are under the impression that it is real. It's not of my opinion. Anything that they show on that on those kinds of shows are real, or at least any ones that I have seen. I do like to watch them, however, and I have no ill will against any parties or individuals involved in that show. I love those shows. They bring me so much joy, and even though I'm not one to particularly think that they are real, I still find them interesting. And as I said in a YouTube comment on a video, some video, if I can forget which one, I would love to see Zach Baggins whip out a Ghostbusters HASLAB PKE meter and start treating it like it's the holy grail of ghost hunting technology, so that I could promptly throw mine away because Zach Baggins has one, and I don't want to be like Zach Baggins. However, I'm just kidding. That's a bit mean to Zach Baggins. Me and him are two peas in a pod. After all, we both have asthma, so he is my homie, as some would say. Now, I'm excited for this. $300 for 2 screen accurate props, $150 a prop, plus all the bonuses that we are, well, supposed to get, which I'm going to be real with you, I don't think we will. Within about 3 days, we reached the goal, which was 10,000 supporters. Easy, SHIT, easy shit. Wasn't a problem at all. However, I noticed at around 9,000, the speed of these things selling cranked down like crazy. Now, I have no doubt it's probably going to reach about the exact same amount of supporters as people who supported the HASLAB, because I have a feeling if you're willing to spend $400 on a screen accurate proton pack from Hasbro, you'd also be willing a couple years later to dish out $300 for the accessories to that pack that you would have to make yourself anyways. I just figured that you would do it, you know. But I'm not sure if that's the case. It reached 10,000 no problem, but and so think about it like this: it reached 10,000 backers in the first 3 days, and in the past, what? It was open for 45 days. So in the past 6 days, it's only gone up 2,300 or so, if my counting is correct, which it probably isn't. But I know this for sure. The damn thing is ticking down real slowly, and we have 3 tiers. I'll tell you which ones we have. We have the Supernatural Startup Unlock, which unlocks at 12,000, which means we've unlocked this tier. It comes with some cards, I guess, some Ray Occult Books cards. They're really pushing the Ray Occult branding like really hard. I don't know why. I mean, it's cool. I guess I don't know why. Comes with some cool stickers: Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's, Camp Wakanda, which is a reference from the first movie. Raise Occult Books, reference to the second movie, and another reference to the second movie. What's the exact wording of this? World of the Psychic, which is a show that Peter Venkman's on in the second movie. A poster of blueprints of the trap and the PKE meter, and a screen accurate replica patch of the No Ghost logo, which just means it's a No Ghost logo, but it looks like it was made by a 50-year-old woman for an 80s movie with a really low budget, which is what Ghostbusters is. So neato indeed. Now there's 3 tiers, and the other 2 unlock at 15,000 and 18,000, I believe. Or 15,000 and 16,000. Let me check again. Yeah, 15,000 and 18,000. Now the 15,000 one, I'm sure in the next 30 days confidently we can hit it. But the 18,000 one has me worried, especially because the 18,000 one has one thing that I'm really excited for. Now the 15,000 one comes with a proper holster for your ghost trap for your belt, and a Ghostbusters HASLAB exclusive patch. Now, those 2 things are cool. I'd like to have that patch. That patch is neat. Shows that you're a supporter for an exclusive item, for a thing that you like. I think that's neato. And the Ghostbusters ghost trap holster on the side of your leg. Now, that thing's cool, and it's also useful, especially if you're walking around with it. Like, you would have to make your own, like, V-hook kind of thing, and that would kind of stink. So that's really neat, and it's nice to know that we're on the trajectory to get to that. Now, the thing that makes me sad is that the 18,001, the 3rd tier, is a really, really nice looking leather holster for the PKE meter. God. And we might not get that. That might just not be possible. I hope it is, but it looks like we might not get it, at least at this rate that it's going. It maybe gets like 120, maybe almost 200 a day. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough to get by in the next 30-ish days. The only other thing in the last tier is a mini puff patch, which I'm going to be real with you. I think if I get that, I'm going to throw it away. I don't like the mini puffs. Is that controversial? Like, I like Ghostbusters, but I also feel like I don't have to like everything Ghostbusters. I really hate the mini puffs. They were fine in the movie. I just hate how much they're using them in advertising and stuff. It's like they're not cute. They're not really cute. They were cute in the movie because they were there for maybe 20 seconds. I'm sick of seeing them, and I don't want a patch of them. And if you give me a patch of it, I'm not going to do anything with it at all. I really don't want it at all. I wish it was like, I don't know. I wish it was something. I wish it was just like, I would rather it be a patch that says like rookie or something, or literally anything. I don't know. Just like not that. I get why they did it. I guess they think it's cute. I don't want it though. So honestly, if we don't get the amazing looking leather PKE meter holder, and we also don't get the mini puff, as long as we don't get the mini puff patch, I guess I'm fine with that, I guess. But no, I'm excited for that. That has me all hyped up. Very excited to see how that comes. I'm not sure how they're going to deliver to me in space, but I already put in my name and my debit card info in there. So if and when it does get funded, I mean, it is funded. So they are going to take the money out of my bank account, and there's nothing I could do about it. If you would like to swipe up one before the chance is over, because remember, once this thing, this funding thing ends, the only way that you're going to be able to get it is by people who already bought it. And what they're going to do is they're going to do a thing called scalping, which is they paid $300 for it. So what they're going to do is they're going to buy 5 of them, and they'll keep one for themselves, and they'll sell the other 4 for $600 a piece. So they're going to sell it for a lot more money than what they paid for it. And guess who's going to itch? Who's that is going to itch on? It's going to itch on you. You're going to have to pay that to get these after the date that this thing stops going live, which is December 11th on 11:59 p.m. Midnight strikes. So if you want one of these things for a good price, they're never going to make them again after this, probably, maybe, I'm not too sure. But if we're following with what happened with the HASLAB Proton Pack, They're probably not going to make them ever again after this. I would take one up. These are neat. You're probably not going to find anything like these out on the market for a hot minute. The last time we had something, that was my, really quick, that was my toe skidding across the floor, making that fart-like noise. That wasn't me farting. I do not fart in these recordings. Please stop making fun of me. I do not flatulate during recordings. Now, if I were you, I would consider picking one of these up. There's probably not going to be prop replicas officially sold like this on the market for a goddamn a hot minute. Because the last time something like this was made for Ghostbusters, it was about a decade ago. So I highly doubt something of this quality will be made again for Ghostbusters. That is, of course, unless the next movie makes $1 billion, and they'll probably put these on Toys R Us shelves for $250 instead of the $300 that they're asking for. But yeah, no, I'm just think about it. And if you miss it, you miss it. I hope if and when I get it delivered to me here in space, I'll get to open it up and tell you guys what I'm looking at, because I'm not going to do it with my camera on. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, HASLAB. HASLAB Pulse. Thank you, Hasbro Pulse, HASLAB. Thank you, HASLAB. Powered by Pulse. Thank you for this wonderful collaboration, part 2. I'm excited for this, and I'm so excited to see what you bring us next. Please let it be a cool and epic slime blower. I will not be mad at that at all. At all. Not in the slightest. We've been in space, let's see, for maybe 108 zillion days. Nothing to laugh at. Nothing at all. Really is hard out here. Out here in space. I'm not going to dwell on this topic for much longer at all, but I do want to say I've been thinking about buying a jukebox. Not seriously, because they're $12,000. I don't have that money. I'm in space. But I would like to buy a jukebox. Now, that would be cool. Put all my CDs in it, flip through them, have all those pretty colors, and no, RGB light strips that you get at Walmart, Grandma, are not the same as the lights that come from a jukebox. Maybe they literally are, but when they come from a jukebox, they look pretty. These strips look like, I was going to say a bad R word, which I'm not going to say anymore. You know why? Because I don't want to. No political BS. I just don't wanna. You know what I do want to say? These lights look stupid. You know what doesn't look stupid? Jukeboxes. I want one of them bitches in my spaceship. I would like that. A cool jukebox in my spaceship. Now that would be epic. That would be epic. I would love that. I was looking into seeing how to make one. That shit's hard. I don't feel like doing that. I'd rather just make a rack and then buy some expensive speakers, which I don't want to do that either. I have a little Magnavox CD player. That hasn't failed me. It also doesn't really look pretty. It looks nice and retro, I guess. It's okay. It's neat. Shit, I guess that's it. Because I'm so exhausted, I can barely think straight. So, we're about 182 zillion miles away from this planet, but we're coming in pretty close. I guess next time I see you, I'll be on that planet. Bye.